Guys, I don't get it. I mean, in my case, it's like damned if you do, and it's like damned if you don't. I just can't understand why people have a problem with happiness. I mean, I'm happy, I mean, I live a happy life these days, and yeah, I'm, stressed out and stuff. I mean, I've got things on my mind and I have things to do and everything, but I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy to be me. I'm happy. Whoa, my hat is kind of messed up. I'm happy to be alive, and I just don't get it. I really don't. I mean, can you guys explain it to me? You know, um, People say that my old friends tell me that, the way that I'm acting, and responding and stuff makes them feel like, um, I don't know, like I'm almost rubbing their faces in it or something like that. And I mean, I'm really not. I mean, I am sincerely happy, people. I mean, I always compare it to living this life that was black and white and not being able to see vibrant color, detail, all the colors of the rainbow and stuff. I mean, and it's like, now I can. I can now. And I'm so grateful that I can. And people get so offended. I mean, and they just like, it's like they're mad that you're happy or something. And they're like, well, you're concentrating on your transition so much that that's all you care about. You don't even care about your family. Well, the truth of the matter is, I can't even see my kids. Sometimes, I mean, it's like, I want to see them. I mean, it's not like I try to be away from them, but the situation being what it is, I wasn't allowed to, I mean, I couldn't see, my, my kids play basketball because she didn't want me to be around them, I mean, she didn't want me to, I don't know, she just didn't want me around. I've asked to talk to them, I hear my 4-year-old on the phone and I'm told, no, not today, no, you can't talk to your kids today. And then, I'm like, my life is really public here on Facebook. And you know what? I don't regret it one bit. I'm thankful that I have friends and people that are listening, and if I can be of a benefit to anyone going through stuff, I would definitely want to be that, But I just don't get it where, people have to be so offended at, the happiness, literally the happiness of others is an offense to some, I mean, it's like, what? Would you rather me be sad and despondent and stuff? And yeah, I took my liberties on the story of the prodigal, I told the story. And yeah, no, I didn't mention the fact that the son repented and said that, he's not worthy and he's sinned against heaven and earth. I didn't take it out. I was just emphasizing other things, and I know that that's the crux on where the whole story is. But I wanted to talk about the fact that the dad loved without expecting anything in return. I mean, the dad did let his son go, and take a third of his inheritance money. But, I just don't get it when people have to be so offended. Now I'm like, hurting the gospel or something because I'm not telling the whole story. And, I'm not trying to change things. I'm not trying to not tell the truth about stuff. It's just that I wanted to emphasize, another part of it, and maybe they can tell, a story of another relevant truth of that story of the prodigal, but I don't know. I think people just, they get, it's like my happiness is an offense. I guess I'll title this one, My Happiness, Your Offense, because that's what it seems to be. That's what it seems to be. It seems to be like my happiness is like just something that people can't tolerate. And, honestly, really, people, I mean, for those of you that knew me back then, and you knew me as Paul, you would know that I was a quiet guy. I didn't talk much. I didn't say much on Facebook. I didn't really share my life. I didn't share my life story for sure. And I couldn't put two sentences together to save my life. I talk about how I was tongue-tied and couldn't really share anything. And I that's how I was. That's who I was. And that was my person. And that's how I lived life, And I was scared of people. I couldn't talk to people because people, couldn't say, anything that was of any relevance, other than like maybe talk about spiritual stuff. But other than that, there was no way that I could share stuff, And me being able to talk to a camera right now, after being years and years behind one, and really just dreading being able to even be on camera. I was not like Jenny Taylor. I didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want to be in front. I wanted to be in the lights. I didn't want any of it. But the person that I am now is so full of life and so wants to share my life with everyone that I can't help it. I can talk and talk and talk. And here it is. We're going on 8 minutes, and what? I've been talking about what? And you guys listen and stuff. And maybe I'm talking too long. And if I am, can you guys please let me know? Because I can tone it down. I can talk like in 4-minute bursts and stuff like that. And do shorter videos or whatnot. But I just pick up a camera on my phone and I just talk. And it's not a problem for me. And I'm not scared of people, of situations. I just speak, I just share my mind. And I just think that life is too short to be scared. Life is too short to run. I've been running for a long time, and I'm just tired of running. Aren't you? Aren't you tired of running from your reality? Aren't you tired of not facing the truth of the struggle that if you are trans, or if you're gay, or if you're in an affair, come clean, Life is too short. Life is too short to have regrets. Be honest. If you're doing stuff that you shouldn't do, stop, you know? Do something different with your life, you know? Make a decision to be a better person. Make a decision to care. Make a decision to give and to be a blessing, you know? I mean, what's wrong with that, right? Being a blessing, it's cool. I don't know how this video is going to turn out because it's really windy out, but just wanted you guys to know that, you know, I totally get it, and I totally understand what, you know, what it's like to not be understood and to not be accepted. And, you know, to this day, people still want to change me. They want to make me into this person. They want to shove me back into this box of being who I was and stuff. And I just refuse, you know. I'm just like, enough is enough, you know. Tired of it. I don't want it. Just, you know, live your life and I'll live mine, you know. And, you know, I want to be in heaven too. Who's to say that I won't, you know? Who's to say that God won't accept me? Just because you say that? Just because you say that God's not going to accept a person who's trans? Just because you say that God's not going to accept a person who was born a homosexual and has those tendencies and those desires? You shut down heaven just because you feel that the Bible explicitly tells you that, you know, those that don't understand and agree with your point of view are going to rot in eternal damnation. I don't agree, you know, but I mean, that's my opinion, you know. I mean, that's who I am. Anyway, I didn't mean to get on my soapbox. I don't mean to be mean or anything to people. I really don't. I mean, I don't want to. But, you know, you guys, just keep it real. Be real people, you know. Life is full of fakes. Be one of the real ones. Anyway, see ya.